Hi everybody. I want to make a real quick video, real short, explaining some of the things that are going on in Illinois. Um, I have my YouTube set to where anybody can view it if you have internet. I think that's good to share knowledge and share information. That's great. That's something that I really like. Um, I touched a little bit on. I believe I touched a little bit on. I'll have to go back and watch the video. I slept since then, kind of thing. Um, in Champaign, Illinois, you cannot buy firearms at all, ammunition, box 9mm, and you cannot buy alcohol. I didn't feel like going out to my shed to grab any of my alcohol just to put in front of the camera for a few seconds. So you can't buy alcohol, can't buy guns, can't buy ammo. Um, a bunch of other scary ass things that are going on. I think that that asshole up there is just pushing an agenda. There's really no reason why. It's just, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take advantage of the situation. All right. Well, that's what I'm encouraging everyone else to do. Take advantage of the situation. And that's where I'm going with this video. It's because if you sit around and wait for somebody else to do it for you, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to get done. You got to get out and do it yourself. There's still a bunch of stuff in the stores that a lot of people are overlooking, but they're going to catch on soon. In fact, I'm going to go back out to the store and pick up more stuff. Okay. In Illinois, Ameren sent out a memo saying that they will not disconnect power to any of their customers until May. Take that as a load of bullshit. You must treat it as if they plan on disconnecting your fucking power next week or 2 weeks from now if the situation gets bad enough. Whatever that said, when they said that they won't do that, that means that in the future that's going to fucking happen. That's just how the government works. I know Ameren's not the government, but they're intertwined with them, you know. So just kind of a heads up kind of thing, something to think about, you know. And this is where I'm going with this. People need to take advantage of this stuff. You go in there to get vitamin C or cold stuff, gone. What I'm leaning towards is it's not to, because a lot of people don't have 3 months worth of food in their house. I've got a lot of food, a lot of rice and beans. Well, I got a lot of rice and beans, a lot of potatoes, a lot of carrots. I mean, you name it. I mean, I got it. A lot of beans, a lot of chili, a lot of stuff like that. But what good is all that? You don't have the means to cook. You know, this right here, this little setup right here, little burner, little gas burner, a little valve right here, and then whatever the hell this thing is back here on this side. Not sure exactly what that does. It looks like you can put a half-inch wrench on it. I'm not going to because probably not made here in America. Oh, holy shit, it is. Huh, that's cool. It says right there, made in America. Hell yeah. It says, well, Los Angeles, California. Well, kind of. Kind of made here in America. But on the bottom of this thing, man, you got these little plate thing, tab things that fold out. So that way, if you got a big pot that you got to put on there, it'll stabilize it a lot better. And the ones that I bought specifically for this have a rubber little pad, little coating thing to actually help fit down in here to stabilize it. Bought that at Walmart, $23 for that setup. And it also came with a couple others. Another thing that's really scarce to get in Illinois is ammo. And if you are able to buy it, it's in limited numbers. Very limited. I only bought 2 boxes. One box in case I need to refill my magazines. The other box went into storage with the several other thousands and thousands of rounds that I have. Figured it's better to get some now than have to wait and then not be able to get it all. But I didn't clean out the shelf. I only bought 2 boxes. I only bought 100 rounds. But I only own one 9mm pistol now. Don't own that much. But it's a good one. 92 FS. 92 FS. Yes, safety's on. Yes, there's one in the chamber. There always is, and there always fucking will be. Another thing to get that people are overlooking is this onion soup recipe mix. There's a lot of herbal reasons why people need to kind of get some onions. Onions really help out your immune system. They really do. You know, you can take this and you can mix this with rice. You can mix it in with your beans. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with this. You know, rice, beans, chicken, beef. There's stuff that you can mix with it. It goes with a filler food. Is pretty much what it comes down to. And another 2 things that are being completely overlooked are still on the shelf. Pasta. I picked up 2 bags of this, along with Alfredo sauce. I have chicken here at the house. Chicken breast, chicken meat, chicken in a can. It's all here. This with the carrots, potatoes, and onions that I got, a little bit of salt and pepper. I just, this whole bag mixed with like 2 breasts, 4 or 5 potatoes, and 2 or 3 carrots. That's enough to feed me and my family for a couple of days. Doesn't cost a lot, but if they're talking about, which brings me to this. Trump, I was really listening to Alex Jones. Yes, I listen to Alex Jones and a couple other people on the radio. Yes, I listen to the radio. I don't watch TV. I don't watch that news. I don't watch that bullshit. It's not because I don't believe him. It's just because I don't fucking trust him. You got to check every goddamn thing that they say, just like you got to check every goddamn thing Alex Jones says. You got to find out for yourself, be an intelligent human being, and figure out your own shit. Form your own opinion, kind of thing. Don't believe something I'm saying? Fine. I encourage you to go check out your own shit. Donald Trump was meeting with his cabinet members to discuss closing down interstate commerce. Basically, what that means is a fancy word for saying no commercial fucking vehicles will be traveling across state lines. No delivery of anything to your stores, which that, in my opinion, that would just cause more fucking chaos than it would actually solve. It's a good idea, but that's just it. It's an idea. It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't solve the problem. The problem's not going to go away until everybody builds up an immune system to this virus. Okay? At this point, I am less concerned about the virus than I am other fucking people. Seriously. I've been shot at. I've done some very, very questionable things in my life, but never again will I go into fucking Walmart or any other store around here until all this shit's over with. People are starting to act fucking stupid. Absolutely stupid. I mean, just absolute stupid. I mean, you can tell that people are worked up. People are acting stupid. And it's just a matter of time before it gets worse. What I'm waiting on, and in my opinion, what I think is going to happen is they're going to do. I mean, a friend of mine were talking last night. There's a big potential, in my opinion, for the federal government to do what's called a federal mandate quarantine. Since the nation was already declared a natural disaster, or not, or well, I forget what Trump listed it at, but there's already that in place, which freed up a lot of money. Well, that cuts both ways. People who haven't filed your taxes yet, guess what? Probably not getting a fucking refund this year. Number two, I'm not going to file my taxes till next year. Just simply because I'm not doing it. Probably not going to get shit back. Probably just pay the penalty and fucking be done with it, kind of thing. But I'm getting off the topic. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on that bothers me as a father and as a husband. You know, this ain't out. I ain't putting this out here to scare nobody or get anybody worked up. That's the last goddamn thing I want. More people worked up. I mean, we're just, you know, if that were to be signed and no stores would be restocked, you're at home with what you have. Majority of people are going to be going around looking for other people's shit. I seen some stuff today that was kind of alarming to me, and this is just how my mind works. I seen some people that were obviously, it was very obvious, very, very obvious that these people were from a different town. Walking around Mount Zion, that all of them had backpacks. These were people that were my age. Last time I checked, I ain't been in school since 2012. I ain't had a backpack on my shoulders. Hell, even when I was in high school, I didn't carry a backpack. Now that I think about it. To me, there's already people that are thinking ahead and thinking about, oh, well, I might be able to take this person's stuff. I might be able to do this. I might be able to get away with this. You know, that to me was kind of alarming. Not the fact that they were walking down the street with a backpack. That didn't alarm me. The thought that, you know, hey, these motherfuckers might be out here scouting shit. That made me think. Seeing them with that made me think. Think about that. But other than that, they weren't really doing anything. They were just walking down the street in a rather large group. There may have been like 10 or 15 people there. It was quite a bit. But, you know, my little girl, her safety and everybody else's safety in my home, my wife, my dogs, my little girl, and then if any family members come over, their safety is first. As the man of the house, it is my job to protect them, and I fully intend to. But I'm getting way off the topic. You know, making these videos makes me less stressed. You know, I don't know if anybody's going to watch this or if anybody's actually going to give a shit. But it don't matter. You know, I get to make my video, do my thing, kind of thing. Unless YouTube starts getting pissy with it and don't like it and fucking just takes it down. Well, fuck it, I'll just make another one, kind of thing. You know, gotta listen to my ugly ass on here talking. Oh, another thing that's completely overlooked. You go into the frozen. I find this funny as hell. You go into the frozen food section. Anything pizza related is fucking gone. It's gone. I mean, it's just gone. Over here in Walmart, over here in Mount Zion, just gone. I ain't even been to the other one. Don't even care to. Don't even care to go. Because, in my opinion, it's closer in town. It's closer in town. There's more general population surrounding the store. There's less general population surrounding the store over here in Mount Zion. And Kroger's, for that matter. But Kroger's was absolutely stupid to go to. People were nicer. But to me, it just didn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. You know, people were getting worked up over something stupid. And another thing that is being overlooked, Quaker Oats. Quaker Oats, man. Get you some Quaker Oats. Another thing I picked up, and see, because I live out here in the country, I have propane that runs my stove. My house is heated with propane, but I have an it's electric fan for the blower system for my propane furnace. If my power goes out, I have a kerosene heater as my backup. And if that goes out, my ass will rig up some way how to burn wood inside of here, because I probably got 2 to 5 tons worth of wood between in the front yard and the backyard. And that also brings me to this. I'm not gonna lift this big ass bastard up. Here's a Dutch oven lid. Main reason why I bought this, you get a cookbook, how to take care Dutch oven cooking camp Dutch oven cooking 101, right here. In here, it'll probably tell me how to take care of it and clean my Dutch oven and all my other cast iron skillets, shit that I already kind of knew. But, there's some good recipes in here. There's some good ways to cook and provide for your family. I guess I might as well pick this heavy bastard up. But I believe this was the 12 quart. Yeah, it says 12 quart, I think, on the bottom. I bought the one with the legs so I could shove pieces of charcoal underneath there. You got to make sure, you got to pay attention to that when you go get Dutch ovens. Make sure it has legs on it. Damn, that son of a bitch is heavy. But I'll be able to shove a whole turkey in there. I'll be able to shove a whole piece of ham in there. Whole turkey, cook it, fill it up with some water, be good. You ain't got to worry about that. Another thing is I'm encouraging people to stay home. This is one topic that is kind of touchy for me, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when and how soon. In my opinion, once and if, the stores are not able to be completed and replenished with stuff, people are going to stop fucking showing up to work. Seriously. People are going to stop showing up to work. I work as a mechanic. I'm not going to say where, but I work as a mechanic I have multiple degrees in engineering and so on and so forth in welding. But I switched over because it makes me just that much more well-rounded. Mechanical, a welder, structural welding. The only shit that I haven't done is robot welding and underwater welding. And they don't really do any of that stuff around here. And I don't really care to learn it. Another thing is, I have a feeling that after all of this is said and done, we're going to fall back into kind of like a Great Depression kind of thing. People are going to have a hard time finding work. It's going to be like a reset, in my opinion. And that is it. Just my opinion. Agree with it, don't agree with it. I'm just making this video to put this out here. I have a feeling that once all this is said and done, it's going to be like a financial reset kind of thing. And here's another thing that kind of worries me. Last night, I was not feeling the greatest. I wasn't feeling too hot. I was laying him out here on the couch, trying to sleep. And, I noticed quite a few people driving by real slow. Real slow. They, people do that dumb shit out here all the time. People drinking, people driving, tossing cans out and whatnot. Not a big deal. Don't care. Just don't drive through my fucking yard. Don't hit my shit. I won't say two words to you. But this is a little out of the norm. When somebody stops in the front yard, not in the yard, out on the road, I meant to say. But to me that's alarming because people know me as somebody who is prepared. I've had people who I've known for a long time talking about trading off some of their guns, some of these really nice, beautiful guns that are really expensive, for just a few $100s worth of shit. That's kind of scary when you stop and think about it. My retirement is food and guns. That's where I put my money at, is food and guns. One, ain't nobody ever gonna take away food. I mean, there ain't gonna be no law that's gonna be passed saying you can't eat fucking food. And this pistol right here is a constitutionally protected item. Seriously, it's a constitutionally protected item. That's where I put my money at. Especially if it's got more than a 10-round magazine. That's actually one of my requirements because I love pissing off fucking liberals. Excuse my language. But I'm a man. I'm a full-grown ass man. That's what men do. We voice our opinions, regardless if you like it or not. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on today. Feel like I got a lot done. Feel like I need to do more. Feel like I need to go get more stuff. Because in Illinois, they're talking about, I watched a video on Full Spectrum Survival saying that, this could last up to a year. I feel like a lot of the stuff I watch on there is kind of like reality's here. Some people are down here. This dude's way the fuck up here. Which, don't take that as a bad thing because some people are just like that. It's better to overreact than underreact, in my opinion, in certain situations. But that's just it. It depends on the situation, and everybody is going to be different. Different, as in just completely. Some people are going to freak out about this. My wife thinks going overkill. To me, it's just nothing out of the normal that I wouldn't buy. It's just I'm buying more of it this month, so it's more noticeable. That's the only difference. I do blacksmithing, and it's not uncommon for me to have propane laying around. So, I mean, I just don't buy these little containers like this. The only reason why I bought these little containers is for my handheld little torch, and now this. But, you know, there is potential in the state of Illinois for things to get worse as far as getting food and getting things that are going to be needed. And it's better to go out and get them now because it is you're running out of time. That's what it's coming down to. There is going to be no, National Guard comes around like they are in New York. Great. I don't live that too far away from National Guard base. I really don't. I don't think that they're gonna fucking stop here. I really don't. I think they're gonna see this crazy looking hillbilly dude who looks like he belongs on fucking an episode of Wrong Turn. Their ass is gonna keep going. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. If the National Guard gets to the point where they gotta deliver stuff or whatever, like they do in New York. But this video is getting kind of long. I'm gonna just tie it up with, everybody make the right decisions. Just take your time and think about things. your family, your good Lord, the Lord Jesus matters. Your family matters. Kids matter, and everything else. You put all those first before yourself, and everything I can guarantee you will fall in place. I'm not a very religious person, but it's there's a good reason to follow all that. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Hope you all have an awesome day. I'm gonna finish mine up with putting stuff away, putting stuff up. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.